Welcome back everybody to Rimworld. Unfortunately, I do have a couple of things to catch you up on here before we dive in. So I recorded about 10 minutes of a video and there's some weird issues going on with some of the mods that we had installed. Now, specifically the mod that was causing issues is the Pickup and Haul mod. Normally very useful. It was causing a lot of issues this time around. So for example, I was trying to get out and grab some stuff very quickly, trying to reinstall walls, and it just wasn't working. Instead, they were trying to pick up the stuff, carry it to the stockpile, and work on the wall last. Now, in a life and death scenario, when there are literally zombie hordes, glowing green men, raids, whatever, outside the walls, the last thing we want is for them to be working on the wall last in that scenario. Plus, Pickup and Haul is a little bit inconvenient when you've only got 2 colonists as well. It does use up a lot more time for it. So, I've gone ahead and disabled that for now. Whether or not it has fixed the problems remains to be seen. There were some other issues as well. I've sort of restructured the mod order somewhat. The couple of things to catch you up on. First things first, I didn't record too much. Firstly, I built a nutrient paste dispenser. This took a lot longer than you'd imagine because, you know, it seems such a simple thing to do. Did have to restructure a lot of the base. I had to be very careful that I didn't open it up and let the prisoners escape, things like that as well. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because one of the second things here, we've got a cold snap going on right now, so food is somewhat of a problem. I don't think it'll be that much of a concern. It's been going on for quite some time. This even might have started in yesterday's video. I've completely forgotten here. We've got about 1,000 potatoes, hence partially the reason why I've installed a nutrient paste dispenser, because we need to be very careful with the food. But also because trying to manage 5 prisoners with only 2 people, constantly delivering the meals, constantly having to cook new meals is a bit of a pain in the ass, really. So we'll let them just sort of deal with things themselves there for the while. I do need to build a hopper still, and we need to obviously refrigerate this tiny little area as well so that the potatoes don't go bad. Besides that, the final and probably the most important thing here is we have been hit by a siege. Now, I don't remember whether this was in yesterday's video or whether it was something I cut out of today's video, but sieges, specifically the mortars, don't work. I believe it was yesterday's video, right? Where the mortar shells weren't actually firing to the right place. They're all spawning in this bottom area. If that's the case, then you guys know what it is, but just to quickly catch people up who might have missed that, basically, whenever mortar shells fire, they don't actually fire in a straight line, they just spawn in the middle of the corner and like the game massively. So, if that does happen, I will dive into death mode and delete these, and we'll just treat it like a regular raid. They're still dropping in there, too. Dropping in with meals and things. Now, we might not have to worry about it at all. The zombies might deal with them, they might not build these mortars, you know, they might botch the construction, anything like that could happen. We'll wait and see whether or not the shells do fire, because obviously this is a siege, so we should treat it like such as well. But chances are it will just cause that bug, at which point I'll delete them. But we'll wait and see if it does work first. So we've got our boys, Rick and Lynn. Do they both have guns? Because we might want to go and hunt them down. On the occasion that those mortars do work, we will have to go and hunt them down quite quickly. So we've got charge shells. What does that mean? Is that concussion? I assume that means... Oh, concentrated, right? Okay, cool. Armor penetration at the cost of stopping power. That seems very useful, honestly. I'm completely fine with that. I'd rather bullets work against everybody. We've had this conversation before in previous series, but it always seems worth it to have armor piercing rather than hollow point. Hollow point is better against unarmored enemies, but the zombies go down so quickly anyway that it'd be better just to have armor piercing bullets all around, so that way we're guaranteed to... Because armor piercing bullets work against armored enemies, hollow point don't. Whereas the alternate is true for everything with armor piercing, and again, hollow point just seems so situational. Anyway, let's get that equipped, just so that we are ready to go against the siege in the event that these mortars do work. I want to get this nutrient paste dispenser set up as soon as possible, just to try and save as much food as we can as well. Plus, much less prisoner management. I think we can all kind of agree on that. Let's take a look. What is that? Weaponry? What does that mean? What does that mean by weaponry? What the fuck do you mean weaponry? No description either. Okay, I don't know what that is. Let's ignore it. I have absolutely no clue what mod has that or what the hell it's supposed to be. Right, so what we want to do then is... Let's take a look. We want to put down a hopper to start with. Are they not under MISC? I guess they're under, what, production? Oh, there they are. Okay, cool. I remember when the hoppers didn't look like that. I remember OG Rimworld. Right, let's put that down. We'll also probably need a door, obviously, because we do want to refrigerate this as well. We could refrigerate... we could put a cooler between here and into the prison so that the prison constantly stays warm, or we vent it into this room, which is obviously a lot larger and is barely staying warm with a freezer in already. Oh, sorry, with a cooler in there already. It's only 11 degrees, so it might save us a little bit of power, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone and all that. Let's do that immediately. So we'll put that there like that. That way the hopper is cooled. Then we need a door, obviously, into that to be able to put some food in it. So we'll do something like that. Rick, what time is it? It's only 7 o'clock. Why was he in bed? It's only 7 o'clock, my man. Let's get working on that as soon as possible as well. So Lynn, trying to recruit people. You know what? Leave it. Oh, I think the mortars might be working. Where did that land? Oh, that was a boomalope. Okay, nothing to worry about then. Let's keep a close eye on this and just see if their mortars do work for the time being. We'll let our guys just live their lives for a while. They're... Oh, coal snaps over. That's good. Right, that seems to be... Oh, no. Okay. It definitely seems to be bugging out still. The frame rate is tanking. The frame rate is definitely tanking a little bit. Okay, I think it's the same scenario as yesterday, right, where the mortars just straight up don't work. I'm trying to see where the shells are spawning in, if that is the same thing that's happening. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dive into death mode very quickly and remove those. I will leave this thing because I know people get very skeptical when I say I'm going to use death mode. Understandably so, you know, it's a game about challenge. You don't want people diving into what is essentially cheats. Right, there we go. Okay, we'll remove that for the time being. That'll just force them to launch a raid. So now we've just got to deal with what is essentially a regular raid. So what do they have then? We're looking at shotguns, battle axes there. 2 of them have shotguns. Shotguns are obviously quite lethal in this. I mean, shotguns are very lethal. Short range, type... packs, yeah, okay, whatever. And then we've also got, of course, the combat handgun there as well. That's fine. We should be able to deal with this. Now, when it says they're gonna attack, sometimes they will just go and hunt down zombies, which seems to be exactly what they're doing right now. Oh, God, that guy just got insta-down by that zombie. Did you see that? What the hell happened there? Are the toxic zombies a lot stronger? Bit out his kidney. Oh, no, he got shot by his friend. Okay, classic combat extended style there. Getting flashbacks to episode 1, huh? So they are going off and hunting the zombies immediately. We need to grab his power armor too. For the love of God, don't let me forget that. If I forget it this episode, leave a million comments saying, hey, don't forget that power armor, idiot. Otherwise, it's going to degrade down to a point of being useless. Okay. That guy's called Hurtle. Incredible name for a raider. We keep a close eye on things, because I don't think we need to worry about them quite yet. We'll squad up, obviously. Oh, my God. I think that room's gotten worse. I think that room's gotten worse. You got to remember, there's a lot of zombies packed up here. Look at that. Just in that one square, we've got Logan, Avi, Chewy, Matt, blah, 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 blah. There's so many people. Holy shit. I can't wait. I might just, as a challenge, when we recruit some more people, pop that block, like throw a grenade at it or something and let them all out and just test it out, just see what we're up against there. It is a little weird that the raids specifically go after the zombies. So the only setting I've actually changed with the zombies is that the zombies attack wild animals, because I thought that might be kind of an interesting little dynamic going on. So the zombies will attack them. As far as I know, there's no setting to make it so that raiders attack zombies. As you can imagine, that's kind of odd. Oh, this guy just went down and now they're fleeing. Axel Hurtle a lot, apparently. Otherwise they wouldn't be fleeing. Has he got good stats here? He's got 12 melee, that's not bad, 5.8 crafting. I mean, I did say we'd try and save everyone. Brawler 2, smart, chemical interest, not the best traits, I will admit. But honestly, we could try and save him. 12 melee in a zombie apocalypse scenario seems appropriate, seeing as that way we don't need to worry about giving him ammo or anything like that. Have any of his other friends survived? Bear in mind, we are trying to go for a Rimworld playthrough, something we've never done before, where we try and save as many people as possible. This is a zombie apocalypse. We want to make sure we've got survivors going on here. Lexi is also down, bleeding out in 18 hours. Now, oh my God, this person's only been shot. They haven't even been bitten. 69 years of age. I mean, oh my good God. Psychopath transhumanist. But you've got to remember, with the mercenary mod, we do have the ability to set up dedicated guards. She is an unstoppable powerhouse. For a guard of a base, Alexi would do incredibly well. I feel like we need to go and save these people. I feel like we absolutely need to go out and save these people. Like I said, that's sort of the crux of this particular playthrough. Did I not tell you to equip a gun? What did he do with that gun? Why did he immediately drop it again? As far as I recall, we turned off the loadouts, right? Where did you put that? I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, why did he put that down then? Maybe I have to set up their... Oh, okay, Rick has his loadout back to Rick again. Unless that's maybe where it bugged out and I obviously had to roll back a tiny little bit there. All right, let's get that equipped. Lynn, what have you got? You've got an SMG. I mean, it's certainly not bad, but I feel like there are better guns we've got lying around right now. So we've got a charge LMG with charge shells in it. Get that instead. That sounds so much cooler. We've got charge rifles. We've got a lot of charge weaponry, to be honest. We've got the charge shotgun, ion charge in it, so that if mechanoids turn up, and we've got ion charge shells. Oh, but they're slugs. Okay, fair enough. So we wouldn't be able to put it in the other guns. That's unfortunate. Right, there we go. Let's make sure those are on single fire. Let's make sure that's also on single fire. So concentrated charge are like sort of charge shells, but just specifically armor piercing. Right, there we go. Cool. You don't need to deliver food to these guys yet, do we? Oh, right, we haven't actually set this up yet. So let's go ahead and set that to be critical. Let's set that to important, but then we'll go back to the hopper and we'll set a stat limit on it. So we'll set a stat limit of like what, like 100? I don't know how much it takes to make one nutrient paste though. I guess we'll wait and see. It doesn't matter if they have to top it up on a daily basis. That's completely fine. Clear all, and then we go ahead and allow just like potates or something. There we go. All right, cool. Now, Rick, before we get to work here, to contend to recruit, you know what? I think I'd rather go out and try and save these people's lives. I think that's fair. Now, one thing I have done at the request of the comment section, I do kind of agree with it somewhat. I have stopped walls from being reinstalling. Embrasures probably should do the same thing. I actually forgot to set that up in hindsight. But in the future, we'll make it so you can't just reinstall walls and embrasures. It is a little... well, it is kind of OP, isn't it? Let's be reasonable here. It is somewhat OP. Right, Rick, let's do it, my man. Let's go and rescue them. So where are they? No, don't fire at will. We don't want to don't waste bullets on the zombies. So there was a guy down here. There he is, Hurtle. We want to capture you as soon as possible, and we want to actually tend to you because you've got that zombie teeth. So no infection risk on that bite. Okay, this is what I'm concerned about. Is if he becomes an infection risk, I'm just probably not going to bother. I'm just going to leave him out for the wolves essentially. Lynn, your job then. Holding power armor helmet. Now I do want you to do that. I haven't forgotten quite yet, but I do want you to save this person first. So let's send you on a one-man mission, a one-woman mission to go and save. What the hell are they? Oh, there they are. To go and save this person here. So we'll run down this main road. Relatively safe. Like I said, this wall acts as a really, really nice natural divider for our base. Gives a real huge amount of security we wouldn't normally have. You know, essentially cuts the map in half for us here. Right, let's go and get you rescued. There are no zombies like swarming or anything like that either. How are you doing? So you've just got a gunshot. So you're actually not at any risk of turning into a zombie either then. Cool. Dismantling these would be very, very good, because this gives advanced components, especially the ground penetrating scanner. I think there are 2 of those, aren't there? Yeah, so the other one's up here, which might be a bit of a risk, I'll be honest with you. But hey, if we need a fabrication bench, we might not have a choice but to crack the old zombie vault open, huh? We need another sleeping spot, I think. Okay, let's go to... what have we got? Furniture? That's it. Furniture, excuse me, thank you. Sleeping spot, let's put that one down there. All right, and there we go. If we go back to Lynn now and capture Lexi. Cool, there we go. So the survivors are definitely coming along. This is very, very nice. We've got so many people here. So many potential new recruits for the colony. Right, Rick, if you want to start tending to Hurtle, we'll just give him Doctor Care for the time being. Thrombo Revenge. Oh, shit. Oh, the zombies tried swarming a Thrombo. Well, this thing's going to keep the numbers down, but I worry that also it's going to keep our numbers down unless Lynn can get back in time. Run, Lynn. Run as fast as your little legs will carry you. My God, what's that Thrombo up to? Okay, it's clearing out the zombies up around here first. You know what, that's fine by me. There you go. You know what, just drop her on the floor a minute. Let's get this wall reinstalled before that Thrombo decides to actually win lunch. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Stop firing. God fucking damn it, stop firing. I've got it set to ignore. Please, stop. For the love of God. Right, there we go. Uninstall. Uninstall, there we go. Right, prioritize uninstalling. That's it. Now come and stand exactly here. If I draft her up, she shouldn't move from this spot, right? Excuse me. No. Cancel that. Belay that order. Right, squad up. Let's install that one there. And work. No. Game. Don't make me remove more mods. Please stop firing. Please. You're killing me. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Okay, round 3. Here we go. Uninstall. Maybe I'll start working on this side, because she seems to walk through to the other side of the wall no matter fucking what. Right, okay, ready? Prioritize working. There we go. Hey, all you have to do is from the completely opposite angle. Okay, now go ahead and capture Lexi as well. Nice work. Okay, that's good. Oh, we got another fucking siege. You turn up with more mortars, huh? You guys are going to be sorely disappointed when I go into dev mode and delete those, because they are broken as fuck. I know it adds... It makes sieges a lot easier if we don't have to worry about the whole mortar issue, but I don't know what else to do, because I don't know exactly what's causing that to bug out. You know, I'll go into dev mode, actually, very quickly, and we'll take a look and sort of see if we can track down what's causing this, because it does defeat the point of them coming up as sieges if they can't use their mortars. That's the whole difficulty of where, you know, obviously they come from. All right, have we tended to Lexi? Is she okay? No. Are we gonna tend to her? Anybody going to tend to her? No? Already tend to Lexi. Okay, thank you. Right, we need another bed then as soon as possible so that Lexi can try and recover from that infection somewhat quicker. What are you doing, Rick? You are attempting to recruit Jimenez. Let's start working on that cooler, huh? Let's start working on that next. Let's rip up some of these goddamn tiles. Yep, I have no idea what any of this stuff means. Rimworld modding I never got into, I'm going to be honest. I'm definitely much more of the CK2 modder. Yeah, no, this is not telling me anything. What have we got? Turret gun. Turret gun. Okay, so it's a combat extended issue. I imagine it's a load order related problem then. I'll try moving things around in the load order somewhat. It might just be a bug with the current version of combat extended. I have absolutely no clue. But for the time being, it's making the game run at a whopping 1 frame a second. So I think what we'll do then, and I imagine it's the same issue. Yeah, it's exactly the same issue as yesterday. They're shelling them in the corner, and that's causing all manner of tasty bullet tornadoes. Okay, let's go ahead and remove those again and just force a regular old storm the base style raid, huh? Where are they? The fuck are they? Oh, there they are. Okay, sorry, Meadows. I'm going to have to ask you to stop doing that before my PC bursts into a ball of flames. It'll be me getting brained in shrapnel in a minute. Incredible. That took all of about 2 seconds. All I had chance to do was haul some potates. What the hell are they doing over there? Oh, just causing a massive mess. They've lit themselves on fire. That is phenomenal. What gun have you got to do that? Oh, Molotovs. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. They've literally, oh my god, every single one of them is on fire. Meadows is on fire, Indy is on fire, Draco is on fire, and whoever that was, Fed and the Alchemist, also on fire. Combat extended, everyone. Well done. Good work. Fantastic work there, India. She's got, I mean, I assume it's shooting that affects that. These survivors I'm not touching. Honestly, let them burn. Oh god, the bullets just went off there too. I do like the way that ammo cooks in combat extended. It's not super realistic, obviously, but it is kind of a fun little system there to make ammo a little more dynamic. Some sort of weird extra little combat effects going on. Right, okay. How are we doing with that? Still working on the cooler, huh? Take your time. Take your time. Don't worry about it. You just do whatever you got to do. Should we put down a table as well? Otherwise, I think they get the 8 without table. The prisoners do get the without table debuff, right? They actually do. Interesting. 8 awful meal. Was that the nutrient paste? Well, you know what? Deal with it. Right. Darkness as well. Oh, because that light's off. Why is that light off? Because we haven't finished the conduit yet. Fine, whatever. Rick, after you've done that, Rick. My man, there's so little steel left. We've had to rip up all these extra buildings' floors now. You know, go ahead and throw it away because you're completely incompetent, you weird boy. They actually did it. That's really, really impressive stuff. They actually got the thrombo. Oh, it's not quite dead yet. Well, that's tragic. Look at the amount of zombie bites. They're just ripping it apart. My lord, wow. And there it is. There he goes. I did force Rick to stay awake much longer than I should have there. I was trying to get the prison cleaned up and obviously get it all nice looking so that we didn't have to worry about the prisoners being in such bad moods there. Right, how you feeling now then? Actually surprisingly happy, all things considered. A very impressive dining room from what they can see through the cracks in the door. Friend Hercules died. Poor old Hercules. 8 without a table. Let's work on that next. 8 awful meal. I'm not going to bother ever changing that. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we'll also get this stuff all planted now, seeing as cold snap's over. What do we want to plant over here? Maybe like cotton? Well, it's been a while. Yeah, I really should plant some cotton, huh? Seeing as we're probably going to need new clothes sooner rather than later, seeing as everything we've got right now is freaking tainted. Right, let's get that planted. Let's get these fields plowed as well. I want to get like heel root down as well. I feel like that sooner than later would definitely help out as well. Right, let's get that done. Let's get these walls torn out as well, and we'll expand this into a full-blown proper farm there. And if I hear any more complaining from these bloody prisoners, I'm gonna torch the thing. I'm honestly gonna torch the thing. So we still haven't recruited anyone. Funnily enough, I've let a little bit of time tick here, which is what we've been on with our regular schedule stuff. It's just basically making sure that things are catching back up for where we were set back from the cold snap, things like that. Let's check out the prisoners' resistance then. So you got 24.6 on that person. So 5.6 seems to be our lowest. A couple of them are permanently bedridden too, we've got to remember. So Jimenez can't actually ever leave his bed, which is a massive pain in the ass. Good at cooking, good at plants, so we'd have to work on bionics. To say, well, on the subject of research, we've got, if I check the planet killer, we've got 2.5 years left. Seems like a long time until you remember that actually that's a sixth of our time gone already. And we haven't so much as built a friggin' research bench. So hopefully when we start recruiting some boys, we can obviously spread some jobs out a bit more. Because right now, they're basically having to spend all day sowing farms and feeding prisoners. That's their entire everyday. Feeding prisoners. We know we occasionally get a chance to build a couple of things here and there. Unblocking sewers, tidying things up there, and then sowing more plants, rinse and repeat. When we start recruiting these guys and getting them out of the prison, that's when things are going to start being in our favor a little bit more. That's when we can start doing a bit more research, doing a bit more building up. You know, we won't have to have 2 people looking after 6. You know, those 6 people can help look after us. So, it's a little bit of a mess right now, I will admit. Obviously, the base is still a complete state. We're not built up very well. We've got all sorts of tiles, and the floors just look fucking terrible. But besides that, honestly, it's not too bad a situation. One thing I've noticed is we've started to get more zombies conglomerating south of this prison again. So if we ever need to leave, it's going to be a real difficult job trying to do it. Oh god, the power armor. How am I going to get to that now? Because there are zombies all along this south wall. We'd have to try and sneak out down here. But even then, there's like, what, a group sort of there. There's a couple here and there as well. It's not going to be easy. You got to bear in mind we've got to make quite a long journey back and forth too. I mean, it's a fair amount of power armor. We're not going to be able to do that in one journey unless we send both of them. But obviously, that comes with its own risks. Yeah, that might have to wait for the time being, unfortunately. either way, you know, we're in a good situation. Even if we don't get the power armor, obviously it would be fantastic to get all these guys back out with the power armor they turned up with. But it's still not a bad situation, far from it. I'd love to start work on some research soon, but and still, like I said, our hands are tied. Maybe when we finish sowing on these fields, I might even stop the cotton for now. Because we can't eat fucking cotton, and food is definitely the one. I mean, we've very quickly got through that 1,000 stack of potatoes. We've got less than half left. That's with them eating nutrient paste. So we've tried to be as efficient as possible as we can be with this, but it's just not. It's not viable. How many meals have we got cooked up right now? 32. Okay, so our two boys should be okay for a while, but I'm getting a little bit worried about things. And apparently we've also got a blockage. Was that the sewage tank is full? Yeah, it absolutely is. Can I get you just emptying the sewage tank quickly before you go to bed? Thank you. Okay, that should help out a little bit too. That way they can at least... Oh, for the love of God, really? Again, it's always bloody Javier's demons. Hey, piss off. How about that? What did they turn up with this time? Tasers, muskets, sawed-off shotguns, basically whatever they could grab. Whatever the hell they found on their way over here. Oh, the zombies are very, very close to them there, though, huh? Zombies, they're going to war with the zombies immediately. Of all the places to set up base, this was a bad call. I'm going to say it. This was a shitty plan. They're most likely going to get devoured here. Man, look at this. The whole pack is coming up for them. This is very cool. This is the type of thing that I'm really glad we haven't got Fog of War for, so that we can see this. It's actually... They've actually inspired them to come and attack the colony because they feel like they're in that much of a threat. The tasers, interestingly enough, do take down the zombies and kill them. Right, good to know. So everyone's been bitten at this stage, right? So you are all super screwed. Bite zombie teeth, scratch, so you're not at any risk of infection. You've been bitten. I'm only looking just in case we do have to come out and try and save them, because obviously we are on 100% trying to save everybody as much as possible. You've been bitten to shit. You are really in a bad way. My God, this person's basically zombie guaranteed to happen. Oh, wow. They're just coming from... They're actually just more and more just constantly spawning in. This is so cool to watch the whole horde just very slowly descend on them like this. Wow. Are these guys going to stick around? You'd think they'd start fleeing by now, huh? You'd think at this stage they'd give up and start running. Yeah, look at this. Wow, you poor boys. No, I have no sympathy for them. They're the enemy. What the hell am I talking about? Minia is down. Oh, sorry, Minla is down there. This guy's backed himself into a corner. Relations with all of these guys is collapsing, but I'm not really too bothered about that one. Come on, just run away. Save yourselves, for Christ's sake. They've actually got themselves pinned down there. Looper trying to save PT. Looper, you've made a mistake. There you go, they're fleeing. They're gone. Not much of a surprise there. Spawning at the edge of the map is essentially a death sentence for a lot of these raids as well. My God, the rage zombie crowd up there. When I crack this open, this is going to be a whole heap of trouble, huh? It's a shame we can't, like, mouse over them and see how many there are. At a guess, I'd say we're probably up against a good 40-50 zombies there. Most likely more. That's unbelievable. Rick is in such super high spirits. Look at this. Awful bedroom -4. Soaking wet because he's outside, and obviously ratty apparel because he's wearing, like, someone's dead, like, the power armor that they fucking died in there. Ratty apparel is when the HP of the gear drops below a certain amount, right? Yeah, so the backpack, I guess, counts as ratty now because it's below 30%. Yeah, if we tidy up the bedrooms and also give them... I'm trying to think, what can we do to just slightly improve this? Doormats would be phenomenal. Like, they would save so much time and effort. Because the amount of fucking dirt that gets traipsed in, you know, just between them going in from here and there. What do we have? Can we even build doormats at this stage? Misk? We can, but we don't have any leathers, do we? I was going to say, we haven't really done much butchering this playthrough. And any butchering we've done... Have we got the recycle apparel mod? I don't believe we do, but this would be the perfect playthrough to use that in like a literal survival scenario where we're so limited. Oh my God, we've got more power armor already. In this scenario where we're so limited about what we can and cannot use, I feel like a mod like that fits in perfectly, but I'll leave it up to you guys to make a decision on that, because it could obviously be very powerful as well. Although I say that, where the hell are we going to get apparel from? Besides maybe buying it from traders. Honestly, I really want to try and start cracking into the research a little bit, particularly to try and get traders specifically. Alright then, let's go for it. So we need 25 steel, 75 wood, neither of which we done got. Okay, that's a problem. I need to split up this stockpile a little bit. I'm gonna restructure this stockpile so that we've got, like, you know, building blocks, apparel, weapons, so it's a bit more readable at a glance of what we desperately need and what we can actually build things out of. Nice, an actual raid for once. We might actually see some people come and attack us. Oh, unless they spawn there, at which point they'll probably be ripped apart. Okay, what have we got then? We are looking at all of them almost. Wait, is that 1, 2, 3 of them at least have explosive grenades? That's a real problem. These stick bombs here tend to do a shit ton of damage, as we've seen before. One of them has turned up with a friggin' SMG. Wait, I thought it said a tribal attack. No? Okay, one person's got a musket and another person with a crossbow. Okay then, sure. Let's see what you've got, if they even can make it to the bloody base. Bearing in mind that our base has a nice natural layer of zombies kicking around outside of it. Now, at least the vulnerable place. We've got this area all here covered in zombies. This area is covered in zombies as well, at least in the area where they might affect us somewhat. And then we've got this shit. Like this complete mess over here. So I'll be very impressed. You know what? If they can get to the base, they can have us. What are they doing? Just blowing up walls for the fucking shits and giggles? What's wrong with you, you vandals? Right, now this is where we have to... They are genuinely just blowing up walls for shits and giggles. Why would you do that? Look at how powerful these damn grenades are, though, huh? They're so powerful. The fact that they can rattle out like 5 or 6 in a row without little cooldown is pretty nuts. Oh, here we go. No, stop that. Stop that right now. Okay, we need to get into position. Oh my god, wow. Don't do that. Fucking pack that in. These grenades are horribly OP. Always one of my biggest complaints about Combat Extended is the freaking grenades. They are so unbelievably powerful. So unbelievably powerful. Right, here we go. Now we're going to get absolutely killed, aren't we? We're going to utterly... Look at this! Look at this, honestly. Piss off, the lot of you. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. How am I supposed to deal with this? We're being suppressed. My base is just in fucking tatters already. They've been here for 30 seconds and our base is in tatters. Just keep moving. We have to run and gun. We have to run and gun. Never stop. All my prisoners are dying. Every single one of my prisoners is dying here. Oh my god, and our prisoners are just fucking leaving now. Our prisoners are just pissing off. They're fleeing. Great. They're fleeing. Okay. Unbelievable. The amount of damage they did in such a small period of time. It's just unfeasible. How are we supposed to deal with that? Right, we're going to have to drag them into here for the time being until we can... Right, okay, try and capture them. Try and get them back to the base. Fucking hell. Get back here. Oi, pat that in. Don't you run. No running. Why are you running? Latch has gone berserk. Right, capture her. I'm trying to capture the prisoners we already had simply because those guys are going to have lower resistance, right? Capture Boom Rat. I think one of them just straight up fucking died. Yeah, that one's just straight up dead, huh? My god, and now the zombies basically have free reign to walk in if they feel like it. Unbelievable. Lynn, get that person to the stockpile quicker, please. Thank you. Right, go and capture Hurtle. Hurtle, no running. Hurtle, why can't I try and arrest Hurtle? Thank you. Right, get on with it. Rick, next one. Next one, capture that one. We've got to try and tend to them soon, but they're all going to drop down dead too, aren't they? Boom Rat, risk of dying. Bleeding out 7 seconds. Well, there's another one fucking dead. Fantastic. I cannot believe the amount of damage these things do. What was I supposed to do there? What was I supposed to do against that? It's such fucking reckless hate. My god. And here come the zombies. Good. Welcome aboard. Do you want to come and join the party as well? Why the fuck not, huh? Come on in. Come on in. Come and eat my prisoners. Right, White, let's get you out of there. Let's get you out of there. There you go. They're actually... Right, okay. Please, tend to them. Tend to them so fast. Who needs tending first? Bleeding out 7 hours. You're bleeding out 4 hours. 5 hours. 4 hours. 2 hours. Right, start with Latch. Start with Latch. You start with, I mean, just about any bloody person at this stage. What are you doing? Tending to Zandy. No. Doctor care. Doctor care. Doctor care across the board, please. Herbal medicine, that's fine. Right, alright. Zandy. Doctor care too. There we go. Right, okay. Back to business then. Let's prioritize tending, people. Where's the tending button? There is no tending button there. You saw that. You can play the clip back. There was no tending button. Right, you tend to whoever. Doesn't really matter. The rest are all kind of fine. Well, what a state. Now we're going to go patch up this wall before all the zombies decide to come in and ruin our lives. Okay, and I'd also like to fix the prison as well and get them all back in there, because the last thing we want them is having free reign of the kitchen. My god, and there goes all my... They blow up my food as well, huh? You bomb my potatoes. You bomb my base, but do not bomb my potatoes. That's all we've got. Please, for the love of God. How are they... Oh my god, there's just blood fucking everywhere. My god, it's like a biblical level of flooding right now. My kitchen, god damn it. Okay, I mean, Latch is stabilized. It needs tending, but you are stabilized. Right. Move on. Right, we're looking at bleeding out 3 hours, bleeding out 5 hours. Right, you're fine. Move on. Okay, 3 hours, 2 hours, 5 hours. How's Hurtle doing? Hurtle is in a whole lot of Hurtle. Hurtle by name, Hurtle by nature at this stage. Right, 11 hours, and how many more conditions you got? One more. Blasted stick bomb. Ain't that the truth? Fucking story of my life right there. Right, you guys start tending to white. What we're going to have to do is set them to work through the night again and risk some more mental breakdowns. But honestly, I don't see what choice we've got here. I don't see what any other choice we've got. Just blank it all out. Blank it all out. Make them work. Make them suffer. Everything. I've lost control. I've officially lost control of this. Look at this kitchen. Lynn's decided she's going to go and eat a meal where there are zombies inside the walls just kicking around there. Jimenez is probably shitting himself. Can't move, and there are zombies eating his friends on the other side of the goddamn wall. Not even on the other side of the wall. He could probably see them from where he is right now. Lynn's just sitting around eating all the food in the world like a zombie of her own. Rick's taking a bath in full-blown power armor. Meanwhile, I've got every infection the world has ever goddamn seen right now. Was that 8 infections across 5 different people? Please help me. Somebody, Rick. Cut this shit out. We've still got people that need tending, for Christ's sake. 1 condition, incapacitated. Has life-threatening blood. Okay, 3 conditions. 9 conditions still on Latch. Latch, is there anything of you left? Let's be reasonable here. Yes, there is. You've actually only been cracked with a club there. That's fine. I thought that she'd been absolutely shredded by a grenade and lost all of her limbs, but she's not too bad. She's just in a kind of a bad way, heavily bruised. Lynn, you want to chill out yet? Those zombies are going to go for Lynn. Oh my god, there's one right there. That's one of them. One of those horrible toxic splasher zombies right there. Could you eat the food in here? If I forbid the door, will she eat the food in here? Stop it! Oh god. Tried to calm Lynn. Tried to calm Lynn. She's gonna get herself eaten otherwise. What the fuck? Oh right. I forbid that door. Whatever. No. Don't arrest her. Calm her. Calm her. Everything's fine. Snap out of it, for frig's sake. Please. No. They're eating Jimenez. He's literally a crippled man lying in a bed. Stay away from him. No, don't shoot him in the head. What are you doing? Save his life. For sake, man. Get it right. Melee attack. Get in there and melee attack. There we go. Okay, he's down. Right. Okay. How are you doing? Sorry about the... I was trying to save you, honest. He actually did shoot him in the fucking... Oh my god. Okay. Now tend to Jimenez because he's on the verge of dying. She's just standing there. She's standing there bewildered by what she's seeing. He can't even get to him because of the toxic blood. This is out of control. This is out of control. Everything is completely fucked. Everything is so fucked at this point. Right, I think we need to focus on who we want to try and survive here. So, are you infected? Of course you are. Are you infected? No. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, White, we can write off then. You are fucked. You are severely fucked. Borkamer, don't even bother. Don't even bother tending to him. You've got 2 infections. Latch is actually only got 1 infection. So Zandy, White, and Latch I'm going to focus on here. Jimenez has only just been bitten. So, oh my god. And now we're going to lose Lynn because, I mean, there's a massive hole in the wall. There's fuck all I can do about it. Okay. What do we do? Patch up the wall? Let's patch up the wall. Let's patch up the wall. Okay. What have we got to build the wall with then? We've got a bunch of granite. We've got wood. We've got plenty of wood. Let's patch up this wall then. Okay, build copy. Thank you. No. Thank you. Okay. Rick. Operation. Kill the zombies. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Operation. Clear this goddamn wall up. Go for it. Just let Lynn eat. Lynn will calm down. We've got some prisoners that are going to survive it. Not many. I actually think I think we might lose everyone. I'll be honest with you. I think we're going to lose everyone. Because I'm trying to juggle 500 things. Lynn is outside of the wall. Lynn is officially in Fucktown right now. Because there's nothing I can do to stop. Why would you... Rick. I'm just going to box her out. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to box her out. Because she's in power armor. The chance of her dying is very slim, I think. But, oh, well, unless she keeps walking. I mean, what have we got? Actually, there's not many zombies on her path. As long as she doesn't veer back and come into this mess, we should be fine. I'm leaving her out there until she chills out. Is she going for, like, meals? She's going specifically for meals. I don't even know where there are any meals. Oh, my God, by where the raiders turned up. Holy shit. Rick's going to have another bath. Latch is dead. Okay, well, that's one less to worry about, I guess. Although Latch was one of the ones I did want to fucking save, I'll be honest with you. Right, let's start moving the prisoners back into the prison. The last thing we want is these guys getting up and just fucking running around, running amok in the base. Start working on these walls. I'm sorry I'm interrupting your bath again, Rick. Okay, Lynn's back with us. We've still got a massive hole in the wall, because obviously I had to let her back in. I've transported all the prisoners over to this room. Let's take another check and see who's most likely to die. You are fucked. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Oh, actually, to be fair, immunity 55%. Oh my god, he actually might be savable, 55%. So actually, the only one that's really a problem could be his right shoulder, but if we're tending to that now, we might be okay. Cancel tending to Jimenez. Don't cancel that. But clearly it's not cancelled either, because he's carrying on with it, by the way. Still carrying on there. I love that we did the most damage to our own people, but hey, we've got some of these stick grenades, so every cloud Every cloud has a silver lining. A real shitty, garbage silver lining. But hey, it's a silver lining nonetheless. So make sure they're all fed. The last thing we want is them dying of malnutrition, because that will actually make me never play this game again at that stage. Right, okay. Hurtle. The only thing that's been hurtle is my thoughts and feelings, my blood pressure. Lynn has collapsed. Hey, maybe if you didn't spend all night going on a fucking Lynn's magical food adventure, you wouldn't have this issue, Lynn. Right, feed Hurtle, and then we're good. I hope. Tending to Hurtle? Tending to Hurtle. Good, good. Keep tending. Rick's finally having his bath. Had a bath, reloading his charge rifle, ready to get back out there on the front lines into the triage center. And by triage center, I mean our entire freaking base. I need to patch up this hole in the freezer, otherwise we're not going to have any food left. Although the rice is almost grown, so it's not completely the end of the world, I guess. I think everybody's all patched up. Now, whether or not they're going to survive from these many, many infections remains to be seen. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to say, have a whole bunch of anything, and I'll give them, what time is it now? So we're looking at 4 o'clock. So what I'm going to say then is, so if they're just turning them at 4, we'll get them back up at like 9 to go and do some shit. And then anything. We'll just stick them on anything after that, just to make sure that these people are tended. That's all I care about right now. So we'll put them on like a tending schedule. So we'll give it like, was it every 8 hours you can tend or something like that. I'm just going to make sure, because I think it's 6 hours you can start tending again. So if we have something like that, they're doing the caveman schedule. Right, that'll do it. Okay, fine. That way we can get some work done. They can get themselves some free time. They can do whatever they want. Things should be good here. Now, Lynette's on catharsis because she just went on a magical food binge adventure. So what I'm going to have her do is clean up this room just to help with the infection chance. I imagine the infection multiplier from this is ludicrous right now. Who died? Borkamar died, and Bumble drones are attacking. Right, cool. We knew he was one of the first people I actually signed off, mainly because he had like those 3 infections simultaneously. That one in his shoulder probably got too extreme and killed him dead, I assume. Let's take a look. That's exactly what happened. Not really much of a shocker there. Lynn, what are you doing? No, Lynn, did I tell you to not stop cleaning? Always clean until I say otherwise. Let's make sure that we're giving these people a fighting chance. Who else did we lose? We lost Hurtle. Hurtle has also died because of infection. Not a shocker. Jimenez, you released... Great, so we're going to keep the guy who can't move alive. Fantastic. What about you? He was blasted, wasn't he just? 72% at 50... Oh, we're losing everyone. We're going to lose everyone but White and Jimenez. A man who can't move. And what are you good at? Nothing. A man who can mine in a situation when we never want to mine. Oh my god. I'm going to leave this episode here today because I'm not sure my blood pressure can handle it anymore. I apologise about the lateness, but as I said, I did start recording an episode and had to quit and restart and readjust the mod order somewhat because things were horribly, horribly broken. But of course, they're working so fine and so well and so good right now. Thank you all for watching. If you have any suggestions for how to fix a mortar, please let me know if you've encountered this issue yourself, and I will try and recreate whatever it is you guide me, magical genies, in the comment section. In the meantime, let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who make YouTube a possible thing to do in 2019. Let's give a thanks to Alpha Scuff, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kiriso, Ant Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Baniel, Sardini, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Donald, Facuna Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Gogolus, Ghost of Protocol, Harik, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Jocelyn Dean Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Nabuscus Number 1, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Somnus, Stannis the Manus, Shayek Sinclair, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Bacchus, William Green, and Zazzy7011. Thank you for your support and intensity levels on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible. Hope you guys are enjoying this series, because I'm sure as fuck not, and I hope someone is. Thank you as well to, that's not true, it's obviously quite fun. Thank you to Asro, Adam Person, Aiden W, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Austin Taylor, Bordoon, Ben Trope, Esmus Matt, Spencer Valerian, Black Double H, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunconi217, Easy to Pronounce Name, Emerald Beam, Exploding Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerko, Gompo, Grey, Haji Dumar, Henrik Stensgaard, Icarus, Icy the Grey, Irish, Israel, Isaac S. Burrows, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, Jason Sushu, Jose, Yolanda Breeze, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Jesse Pierre, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Laurent Philippe, Roy Lemaire, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Payback 1 through 7, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, Smirtworm, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, Talar, The Bloody Knight, Belongcree, Varagon, Voodoo Mumbo, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wilson Natef, Wolfie Yorkus, and Zico 2. Good lord. Thank you everyone for your support, and I shall see you all tomorrow.